So hello and welcome along today to Eclipse Motorcycles out with RB. And we're going to be looking at this. This is the Voge 500AC. Twin discs to the front with the Nissan calipers, stainless steel exhaust system, grunty engine on this, being a twin cylinder. And you've got your rear hugger set right back at the back of the bike so you can be able to see it. LED everywhere on this bike. There are no bulbs on this bike. Good position for your pillion pegs and a high raised seat. And you've got that embossed emblem in the seat. Now the Voge 500AC, good running bike. And it's very, very torquey as well, being a twin cylinder. Put up the ignition and see the dash on this. Comes up with the Voge logo, goes into black mode for night and then switches up to day for daytime use. It revs around the outside, miles an hour and gear indicator all in the centre, and just 692 miles on this bike. And the good old run button and kill button just at the top. No start button underneath, just one button to the left hand controls. Horn, indicators and lights all come up on the display there. Got your hazard lights as well, and then your high beam, low beam. You can switch through all this stuff on this as well, so you can link your Android or your Apple phone to the display on this. So very easy to Bluetooth up. And your pass light just to the rear of the bike has adjustable levers on it as well. So a great all-round bike and very easy to handle. Now we're selling this one on behalf of a customer, so let's get out, give it a ride test. As it has done 500 miles, it means I can open this up to some decent speed. Now on this, just clicking through 4, 5, 6 speed box, and it is very easy to just click through that gearbox. Absolutely fluid on the gearbox on this, but low speed control, very, very good. And let's get out and see what it sounds like. So quite a grunty little motor, plenty of torque there, which is one thing that you will have to get used to with the twin cylinder bike. But let's get it on the dual carriageway and see what it will do. So waiting for the traffic to clear, couple of cars to go, and then we'll punch out into traffic. Now we'll get the technical spec up on the screen, and it'll be about here somewhere over the top of the video, so watch out for that technical spec coming up of the Voge 500. Punching through the gearbox and straight up to national speeds. Now obviously, as it is a naked bike and there is no screen, there is quite a lot of wind that you would pick up from the front, but it's still very comfortable, and the wind speed actually holds you on the bike. It's a very upright position that you're going to be riding on this bike, but a great view from the mirrors. There's plenty of view from the mirrors. Coming in on the back brake, plenty of back brake force. Into the roundabout, we'll go down the other side, and then we'll go and find some country lanes with this, just to do a little bit of a longer test ride on this one. But on the main straights, there is plenty of torque there. And you can hear the amount of wind noise. It is a very windy and overcast day today, but you can push it well past that 70 and there's still plenty of revs before you get to the red line on this bike. But the one thing that you will find, once you back off that throttle really hard, there is a lot of engine braking that comes in. So just roll off that throttle and you can just feel the engine braking coming in. So I'm just running in on the back brake. I haven't even touched the front one yet. The engine torque will just pull you down. So round my favourite bit, under the bridge, pop the visor up, and we do the obligatory rev bomb. But you can probably hear from the engine tone, it is very, very grunty. We've got a slight shower of rain, so it has been drizzling on and off all day, but through the roundabouts it feeds very well in third gear. And just putting the power on, there is certainly plenty of torque off that 500cc engine. So just 693 miles on the bike, and we're selling this on behalf of the customer who's obviously got a couple of bikes. He doesn't use this one very often. He's gone back to his old favourite, so he has asked us to sell this on his behalf, which he purchased from us mid-year ago, I would say. But he does come in on a regular basis to see us. Let's just clear the camera. So, it's available. If you are interested, you can give the bike sales team at Eclipse Motorcycles a call if you're into something mid-cc. It's not going to be one of your big super bikes, but it's a nice little 500cc runabout, and it will keep up with those national speeds. Handles very well through the corners, and you can give the bike sales team a call on 01908 822 458 option 2, or the main garage line, which is 01908 643 603, once again option 2. So just around the corner, and we're going to go find some country lanes just to see what it's like on B roads with a little bit of a loose surface. Now the tyres on this are very, very good. Grips the road very well, and there are some great reviews of the Voge 500AC, so you can go and do your homework and check out one of these. Now the model was obviously discontinued, but there's still ample spares and parts still available, and the Voge model is still going on in other countries, so if you are worried about spares, you can still get all the parts for these, all the spares for them, make everything nice and easy. But we're just going to go and try it down some country lanes. So typical B road with all the potholes, all the speed bumps, and we will just see what this is done while we are waiting for the lights. But that display is so easy to see. Now obviously during the day it's lit up white. When it goes into nighttime mode, the back of that screen, and if I try and cover the lens, which I probably won't be able to do, you will get it to go dark. It will go black. So very good for night time as well. You're not going to be blinded by a white screen, but it is adjustable. You can link your Bluetooth into it as well. So if you've got Apple or Android, you can actually link into the bike to find out what it is doing. Fuel display is shown here, your water temperature shown just off to the right hand side, and you can alter all the displays on it as well. Very easy. Top here, you just press all the enter buttons and you can go straight into all the displays on the bike as well. So things like the technical stuff, you can go in, you can find out when the next service is due. Very easy to actually get in and find all that stuff. So lights are changing. We're going to take it down some country lanes, and that's got a very good grunt, deep engine tone from that engine. Now obviously a lot of speed bumps down here, but that suspension still keeps you nice and soft on the bike. Now obviously backcountry roads, a lot of loose surface, but it pulls through the corners absolutely easy as anything. Very easy to manage, very easy to ride. So definitely something to be looking at if you want a decent commuter bike, a little bit more than 125. So once again, bike sales team 01908 822 458, 01908 643 603, option 2 for both. And until the next time, be well, ride safe, and as always, it's a big goodbye from me.